Okay guys, assalamu alaikum, namaskar, sat sri akal, kaim cho, bakhair agle ji aaye nu. A beautiful Tuesday evening, 18th of December 2018, and at 4:09 you guys are tuned into Radio Sangam 107.9 FM, and we'll have Subaig Singh all the way from Nottingham with us. This beautiful track called A New Direction was released a few days back and is doing absolutely brilliant. Alongside Subaig, it's Roach Killer, and the music was produced by Surinder Ratan. What a beautiful tune this is, and obviously the creator and the singer of this track will be with us. We'll be talking to him about this beautiful track, and obviously all his other stuff he has done in his life, especially martial art, and then obviously a stand-up comedian and all sorts. Subaig is not only a singer but a great human being, and this is such amazing tune. Just watch this beautiful tune. If you've not watched the video yet, make sure you do. All you gotta do is just go onto YouTube, put in New Direction, Subaig Singh featuring Roach Killer, and you can watch this amazing video, which is kind of very different to what it is actually in the market at the moment. So stay tuned with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. If you want to ask any question from Subaig, the number is dead simple: 07444202155 and 01484817705 for your phone calls. Keep it locked with Radio Sangam. From now all the way up until 7 o'clock is going to be your Veer Tanveer. We'll give you some traffic and travel updates and all other information soon after this interview. So stay tuned for that one. Keep it locked and enjoy this beautiful tune. Meanwhile, I try to connect with Subaig. So yes guys, this is the amazing tune, A New Direction, Subaig Singh featuring Roach Killer, and Subaig is with us all the way from Nottingham. And Paji, kidan ki hal chal ne Subaig? Paji, sab to pehle te tanu swagat karde ha apne is program de vich. Thank you very much for joining us all the way from Nottingham.
Thank you, brother. Pleasure to be here.
Subaig Paji, obviously when I was going through your profile, mashallah, you're a doctor, you are a martial art expert, and you've done stand-up comedy as well, and now into singing and all sorts. You've been rocking us for the past 1 year or so. Brilliant music. ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਲਓ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਜ਼ਬਰਦਸਤ ਕਿਸਮ ਦਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਬਰਦਸਤ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਬਣਾਏ ਨੇ. Tell us something about this New Direction. What is New Direction?
New Direction, brother, what it is that most of my songs are very dissy, very traditional songs. I love Punjabi culture. I love the language, and it's something I enjoy promoting. I've been at it for 2 years now, and I found that my songs are appealing to older people or more cultured youngsters, who are into their roots, into their culture, and things like that. And now, I think I felt like to get to the next level, and to get to the next stage of my musical career, I want to do more to get the youngsters involved and appeal more to youngsters and make music which is relevant to 2019.
Paji, but you're a doctor as well. Doctor is a kind of very different field, but coming into music is kind of maybe your passion and all that stuff. But now, is this your permanent job as well, or are you still taking it as your passion?
Yeah, so basically it's I'm basically putting everything into it. So I spend most of my time so I'm looking at it very much as a career.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, I said that it's basically a career to me.
Okay.
Music.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Subaig Paji, do tell us about this video, because usually I was just, when I was going through all your other videos as well, your videos are awesome, being shot in, some of them videos were shot in India, and they got a proper traditional Punjabi touch, but this is kind of very, very different to what is actually it is in the market at the moment. What is the idea behind this kind of very, very unique video, I would say, because at the moment everyone is going for flashy cars, everyone is going for models and foreign locations and all that, but your video is kind of very, very different, and I swear to God I really liked it.
Oh no, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you know what it is. It's actually I'll be completely honest with you. Basically, I actually went to shoot a video. I went to shoot in Manchester, and unfortunately the video just didn't work out. It just was not very, very good. And the thing was that I didn't think it was going to do me any favors releasing a poor quality video. So I thought to myself, well, what do I do? Do I just leave it now for many months and then reshoot the video? Or I was worried that the song would get old, so I needed to release it. So I did a bit of research, and apparently in India it's quite a big trend now where people are releasing lyrical videos, or what they call graphic videos, where they have images playing and the lyrics of the song coming up in the track, and it's a way of still releasing music with kind of a basic video or some kind of imagery at least, so that people have something to look at as well as something to listen to. So actually the reason why I did it this way was because unfortunately, the video just wasn't very good. So I had to decide I'm either going to release it or I'm going to have to leave it, and I really wanted to release it. So I made this graphic video. Did a bit of research and found out a little bit about them, and saw that quite a few Punjabi singers are actually making.
Yeah, but it is kind of very, very different and unique idea, to be honest, because whatever is happening in the market is kind of very different, and what you have done is very, very different. So yeah, it is obviously it goes with your video as well. Your song does go with the video as well, so it is brilliant. So yes. Okay, Subaig Baji, do tell us about your this track, who wrote the lyrics, and obviously working with Surinder Ratan because he produced the music. How was it working with Surinder? Have you worked with him before as well?
No. It's the very first time I worked with Surinder Baji, and I've actually been a fan of his work since I was a youngster. I was only probably around 14, 15 or so when his first album, The Lick, came out. In 1999, which was a smash hit album. So I've been following him for a very long time, and prior to this I was working with Popsy, and I'm still working with Popsy. But there's a good friend of mine called Jet Kara, who I used to sit in the play had one year with Tabla with when I was at university, and he released a song with Surinder Ratan called Kirklees, which is like an urban kind of Bhangra track. And then it brought my attention back to Surinder. I went through his catalogue, listened to his songs, and I thought, you know what, Surinder's really, really like, his production is so clean, it's so kind of mainstream sounding, and it's really, really good. So I just basically got his number from my friend Jet. I just picked up the phone and just got in touch and said, bro, how are you? I'm interested in doing a track, and that was really just the track that I actually approached him with was this one. New Direction originally was called Gudi Sipatolla, as per the chorus line, and again that was through different songwriters to who I normally use. I normally work with Laddi Govind Baji from Punjab. This guy I worked with, Happy, very, very good lyricist as well as singer. He's launching his own solo career. He's from Southampton, and I just said to him, look, I've done a lot of this traditional stuff. I love it. Everybody knows me for it, and now I want to do something urban, romantic, and modern, but not dirty. Not dirty lyrics or anything kind of that will put people off or anything like that. And simple. And he, to be honest with you, he just produced it like that. The click of a finger. I think 2 or 3 days later, he just said, "Buddy, what do you think of this? I composed it myself, and here's the track. What do you think?" I love the track, and that was that I approached Surinder with, and he liked it as well. That was it.
Right. So Subaig, this was your first collaboration with Roach Killer as well. So how was when you approached Roach Killer? How was it working with Roach as well?
Roach is the top guy. He's very, very charming, charismatic individual, and he's very, very professional in all aspects. Very, very talented as well. I mean, he writes his own stuff, and when he performs it, he's looking great performing. I mean, I've got some good video footage of Roach, rapping and performing his song in the video, which didn't work out. And to be fair, his shots came out the best in the video that we didn't release eventually. And that was the only time that I've actually met him, on a one-to-one basis. Met most of, everything else happened via emails and via phone calls. But yeah, I mean, he's a seasoned veteran. He's a professional, very, very experienced guy, and he delivered. He's just a very, very solid, talented artist.
Yeah. So Subaig, do tell us about your 12 ਬੋਰ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਆਰਟਿਸਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਫਰਮ ਪੰਜਾਬ, ਫਰਮ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ, ਫਰਮ ਇੰਡੀਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਰਨੀ ਇੱਕਦਮ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ. People maybe young kids listening to you right now, they might be thinking, yeah, Subaig only started about a year and a half ago, but yeah, there is a big struggle behind that. So when you made your group, your band with your brother, do tell us about 12 bੋਰ.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll go back a little bit more in terms of musically. I learned tabla harmonium as a child, classical keys and stuff like that. And at that time, I wasn't really so interested in music. It was something which my parents kind of made me do. And as kids, we would go along. Didn't really put too much attention or time into practice. And then after that, when I went to school, and then I was playing the drum kit in Western bands and jazz bands, things like that. And then when I went to university, that's where I think a lot of people ask themselves questions about who they are, what their identity is. Singh ki hega, Sadi Gai ki and stuff like that. And that's where I fell in love with Punjabi folk music. Started to listen to the likes of Surinder Shinda Saab, Kuldeep Manik Saab, Gul Asman, and I got very, very deep into Punjabi folk. Around that time, I just had a bit of an urge to sing and perform. So my little brother, he's always been a very, very good musician. He plays the sarangi, tumbi, harmonium. He's a busy guy now. He's a lawyer now, so he doesn't get a chance to practice much. So we don't really get a chance to do much music together now. But back then, he was practicing every day. I got a couple of other very youngsters, between the ages of 14 and 15, 16, to play the other instruments for me. We used to practice once a week in a youth club. And it was a very, very basic desi setup. You're talking like a torki, harmonium, a tumbi, and a tool. Very, very, kind of old school kind of a setup. And yeah, we used to do live gigs, and it was great fun. We used to have a really good response. But to be honest with you, in those days, I think I was naive about how music worked. And I think some people still are nowadays. I just thought that if you can sing, somebody will just come to you and then they'll get a record deal and that'll be it. I didn't really understand, that actually, it doesn't really work like that unless you're super talented. You have to invest, you have to spend your own money.
Yeah.
And obviously when you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you're not really in a position to take your career off the ground often, especially if you don't have any guidance. So I think I just kind of got a bit frustrated when I was around that age, and I just thought, okay, it's not really going anywhere. I'll just put it to bed, and I'll focus on being a doctor. So it's many years later, maybe sort of 15 or so years later, that having another go at music, and then learning from past mistakes and coming at it in a much more professional manner kind of happened.
Subaig Paji, mashallah, you have sung so many tracks like Nain Chandre, Tufani Jat, Dua, Munda, Sardaran Da, She Dances, and now this new direction. Which one is very, very close to your heart? Which one is, obviously, a new direction is in the promotions at the moment. You've only released it in the month of December. But obviously, which one is the most, like the one most requested whenever you're out on the gigs and stuff, the most requested one? Which one is like people say, Paji, ਇਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਗਾਣਾ ਸੁਣਾ ਦਿਓ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਵਾਲਾ ਗਾਣਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰੀਬ ਹੋਵੇ?
Well, first of all, I'll say, for me, I don't know how to say it without sounding strange or whatever, but I love all of my songs. To me, the songs are like my children. They're like my babies. I listen to my own songs every day. I'm sure a lot of singers listen to their own songs. Maybe they don't admit it, but I don't feel ashamed to admit that for me they're like my they're like my babies. You know, so for me to choose a song over another song, like choosing a child over another child.
Yeah.
But that said, I would say that the one which is probably closest to my heart is probably my very first release, Tere Jhoothe Nahi Lare. And I think the reason for that is because it was my first song, my first release, and secondly, I think the kind of music, the kind of sound I went for, that very traditional, old school sad song, you know, folk style, I think is deep down to me, you know, at my core, that's who I am musically. So I think, you know, that's my kind of my, you know, yeah, if I had to choose between that's like my favorite child probably. But in terms of what gets requested most, to be honest with you, you know, they all, you know, I've got quite a few which get, most of the dancing songs tend to get requested. I think probably the one which gets requested the most is the one that I'm best known for, is probably Us, actually. What?
ਸਹੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਨਾਬ ਇੱਕ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਵੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਪਰਮਜੀਤ ਭਾਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਨ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਫੋਰਸਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਪਏ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੇਵਰੇਟ ਗਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਰਦਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਭਾਜੀ ਅਗਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਰਦਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਸੁਣਾ ਵੀ ਦੇਣ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਬਾਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ
ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਵਿਦ ਪਲੇਜ਼ਰ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤੱਕ ਕੇ ਹਾਣਤੀਏ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਧੜਕਣ ਵੱਧ ਗਈ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਜੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਸ਼ਕਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਉਹ ਲੈ ਗਈ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਾਲ ਜਾ ਖਿੱਚ ਕੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਰਦਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਆਜੂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਜਿੱਤ ਕੇ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਸਰਦਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਆਜੂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਜਿੱਤ ਕੇ ਆਹਾ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਹਰਸ਼ਮੀਤ ਹੁਣਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਨਾਬ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਫੇਵਰੇਟ ਗਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਨਾਬ ਨੈਣ ਚੰਦਰੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਨੈਣ ਚੰਦਰੇ ਵੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਅਗਰ ਸੁਣਾ ਦੇਣ ਤੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਬੱਲੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ देख लो चल गया ना पूरा रिक्वेस्ट शोर खैर बल्लिए नी मेरे जहर बल्लिए नी होवे खैर बल्लिए नी मेरे जहर बल्लिए नी नैन चंदरे कराई जांदे खैर बल्लिए नी नैन चंदरे कराई जांदे खैर बल्लिए नी नैन चंदरे Wajiba Paji. So my question is now, okay, when are you coming down to Huddersfield? When are you coming down north to perform? So obviously we would love you to perform down north so we can actually watch you, we can actually listen to you, and we can actually feel that sounds when you are performing. When are you coming down? Bro, you see Galkaro, you let me know when there's an opportunity to perform. I'll be on the first plane right down to Huddersfield. And you just let me know, when there's an opportunity. I'd love to come and perform up north and perform for the northern fans. Great set of fans up there, very energetic, very passionate guys and girls in that part of the world. So if there's an opportunity to go up there, I'll be there straight away. I've got family up in Halifax and stuff like that, so it's not too far from me, I don't think, Halifax. Anytime, brother. Whenever you're down here, obviously performing, we'll have to look into it. But whenever you're down Halifax, you are more than welcome to come to Radio Sangam, so we can do a direct interaction with you, in the studio. So whenever you're down Halifax, do remember that you have to come into Radio Sangam studio. You can't be face to face, and there's nothing better than actually meeting people face to face and coming into the studio and doing it. And definitely 100%. If I'm around in that area, I think that's what we'll have to do next time. No problem. Subaig, obviously the other question is we do ask our people, whoever we interview, we want you to share your social media details with the fans, because they want to, like nowadays, this is a social media age. So if you would want to share your Instagram handle or maybe your Twitter, so people can directly interact with you. So would you want to share your social media details with your fans listening to you right now? Yeah, of course. I mean, to be honest, go on Instagram, hashtag Subaig Singh Tandola. My Facebook group is just Subaig Singh. Instagram is the same, just Subaig Singh. Any of the social media platforms, if you just type my name, Subaig Singh, I'll come up. I don't think there are many Subaig Singhs in the world. So I'm very easy to find on Twitter as well. Same thing, it's just Subaig_Singh. I post regularly. I think I post every day, something. And then try and keep my fans entertained with something or the other. So please do follow me and get in touch. Send me messages. I'll reply to all the messages as well.
So ਭਾਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਨਿਊ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ 2-4 ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲੈਣਾ ਸੁਣਾ ਦਿਓ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸੁਣਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਗਾਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਜੇ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹ ਗਾਣਾ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ make sure you guys are supporting my dear bro Subaig Singh. Check out on YouTube, all you gotta do is just type in New Direction and you can check out this great video and great song. So please Papa ji thoda ja sanu New Direction vi suna dena.
Puri si patola puri ateri kaan gallan gallan vich kad lagi meri jaan ode bina yaar me tone have na jave yadan yodiyan ne kita hai mera bura haal puri si patola puri ateri kaan.
Brilliant. Subaig, what would be your message to all these people listening to you out there in Huddersfield, in Manchester, in Glasgow, in Birmingham? What would be your message?
I'd say to you guys, thank you so much for all your love and for your support and all the messages. You know, these are, you know, what gives me the motivation to carry on doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much to all the people who are showing support and love. Come and follow me on social media, and you'll be hearing a lot from me in 2019. I've got so many exciting tracks, exciting videos, live performances, A to Z. It's all coming in 2019. So watch this space.
Okay, Paji, before you go, the last question is, when is your next track due to release? So people can, obviously, they can start looking on YouTube, on social media and all sorts. So do you have a date? When is your next track coming out?
Well, my next tracks are coming with the Bollywood producer Harry Anand. So I'm flying out to Mumbai in a couple of weeks' time to shoot the videos. So we're looking at a February release, and we're looking at back-to-back releases. You know, February, March, April next year. And you know, the first few tracks will be produced by Harry Anand himself.
ਸਹੀ ਭਾਜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਭਕਾਮਨਾਵਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਮਿਊਜ਼ਿਕ ਲਿਆਉਂਦੇ ਰਹੋ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਐਂਟਰਟੇਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਫॉर योर ਟਾਈਮ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਗੁੱਡ ਡੇ ਐਂਡ ਬੈਸਟ ਆਫ ਲੱਕ ਵਿਦ योर ਫਿਊਚਰ
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਬ੍ਰਦਰ ਆਲ ਦ ਬੈਸਟ
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਗੁੱਡ ਡੇ Okay ji, ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਨਾਬ ਸੁਬੇਗ ਸਿੰਘ ਭਾਜੀ all the way from Nottingham and his beautiful track which was released earlier on this month, New Direction, alongside Roach Killer, music produced by Surinder Ratan. Here we go, listen out to this beautiful track. Stay tuned with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. We'll resume our normal show from now on all the way up until 7 o'clock. Stay tuned with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM.
Puri si patola puri atari rikan gallan gallan vich ਕੱਢ ਲੈਗੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਜਾਨ